Good morning. It's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Happy Monday. Y'all, I hope you had a really good weekend. We had a fabulous weekend. We spent the entire weekend in Paducah, me and all my girls, and it was such a good time. We had just a great time, and we shopped and we ate. And that was the weekend, basically. Lots of shopping and lots of eating. So I have all of my stuff here that I picked up, and I want to share it with you all. I want to show you all what all I got. I did a lot of clothing shopping as well. So I have a lot of clothes to go through also. This trip, I didn't get near as many home decor thrifty type items as what I typically do. The whole group, I feel like we all we wanted to do that kind of thrifty type shopping, but we also really wanted to also do some clothing shopping this time. We've been so many times, and every time we go, we come home with so many pieces. And even this time, I mean, the truck bed was packed to the brim. But it feels a little bit like we all just kind of have a lot of what we need. And so we didn't want to buy a ton of home decor type items. Now, I am planning to, y'all know that I like to change out my home decor, and I don't typically keep the same thing. I'll keep just the basic pieces, and then I like to swap out and change. That's why all of my stuff is neutral, because I love to sort of change things. I go put in different styles and things like that and swap things around. So I'm planning to do a new sort of a look, and it's going to be sort of green, like a sage green and light blue. So I did buy some stuff for that, and then got lots of clothes. So when you hop on, say hello, let me know you're watching. Yeah, baby.
Can I help you?
I guess so. You can grab things for me. Hi, Dale. Good morning. I'm not quite ready, though, baby. Okay.
Stay here.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Jezelyn. Good morning. Hi, Cindy. We had a great time, Cindy. Hey, Teresa. Good morning. Hi, Aletta. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ruby. Thanks for sprinkling, y'all. Hey, Carol. Hi, Chrissy. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Hi, Danae. Thank you, Danae. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Dawn. Good to see you this morning. Hey, Teresa. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Larissa. Good morning. Hello, the Fearless Shooter over on YouTube. And Hammerly Family over on YouTube. Hello. Hey, Shirley. Good to see you all this morning. You want to say hi?
Hi.
All right. So we'll start with home decor stuff. So we went to lots of different places. Like I said, we did a lot of clothing shopping this time as well. So we hit up a boutique and a couple of, let's see, what was one consignment store and Goodwill and Cato's. My mom and the other girls love Cato's. And we grabbed lots of clothes, but we went to Anything Goes, of course, and we went to Kirkland's and the Shed. So the Shed is like a vendor antique mall type of a thing with different booths. So we always go there, and I picked up a couple of things there. So let's get started. I'm going to show you all what all I got. We'll start with the home decor stuff, like I said, and we'll move into, I'm going to show you all my clothes as well, because I'm going to go through them anyways, because I want to see what all I got, so I might as well do it with you. Oh my goodness, really, Ken? Well, we missed you. It is one of my favorite towns too. We just absolutely love Paducah. But I told my husband last night, I was talking about Paducah and how much I love it. And I said, we go to Paducah and we just explore all these different places. And yet I never do that here. We have Lexington, 15 minutes from us, and we never go explore different stores and things in Lexington. We typically just stick to our basics we don't try new things. And we need to, I need to make a point to stop doing that and to try out some of these new places, hit up some of these new boutiques that we've never been to and antique places that we've never been to, restaurants we've never been to, you know, because I feel like we constantly want to try something new in Paducah and go to places that we've never been to. And then here, we don't do that. He is getting so big, Teresa. Thank you, Kim. It's a great area, Kim. We are biased, but we do love our home. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, Griffin, are you gonna hand me stuff to show?
What's mine?
Let's start with this bag here. Just be careful because there's some breakable things, okay? All right, so y'all know at Anything Goes, Anything Goes Trading Company. It's in Bose, Kentucky. It's just outside of Paducah. It is full of so many amazing treasures. They have outside, they have just all kinds of stuff just everywhere. And it gets rained on and exposed to the weather. But they cut you really great deals. So I had a box full of stuff, including a lamp, and it was $15 for everything. Okay, so this is one of the items that was outside that I grabbed for $15. I don't know for sure what it was, but it looks like a frame to me. So I know I'll use it for a DIY of some kind. So it's a silver, it's a little bit rusty, and it's got this sort of detailing around the edge. So we could do lots of things with this. We could paint this and distress it and put a pretty image on the inside. We could leave it silver and rusty like this and put something pretty on the inside. You could use this like a cake stand and put some kind of a plate or something here. That might be what it was at one time. Maybe it was a tray of some sort. I don't know. It could become a tray. It could be lots of different things. So I just look for fun, unique pieces when I'm outside at Anything Goes, which we didn't look for very long. It was so hot, and the sweat bees were awful. And so, anyways, but everything is dirty. It is rusty, but like I said, you get really great deals. So this is one of those things. Okay, what else you got?
This has bugs all over it.
All right, so we got
Dead
a plate.
bugs.
So again, like I said, everything gets rusty and nasty, but look at this, the detailing on this plate. How beautiful that is. So I'll wash it and it'll be brand good as new. And I got 3 of these. So there's this one here, which is more of like a saucer. Which, look how cute that is sitting on top of it. And then there was another saucer. Okay. So these will wash up just fine and they'll be super duper cute. So I also got those in that $15 price range. Okay. I got this birdhouse that was also in that $15 group of things. Good morning, Gia. Hey, Jen. So there is a rock nope, it is a nest, it looks like. Hopefully a dead nest inside here. I might need to take that outside. Anyways, this was in that group of $15 things. So this is just something that we can make over. It's nice, good surface. We love to do birdhouses around here.
Yeah, take that outside.
Go take it outside for me. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that out.
No, that's a rock.
It's got holes in it, so I don't think it's a rock. I think it's a nest.
For what animal?
Do you ever come across anything, Daisy? I really don't know because I haven't paid attention for that, Shirley, because I don't do daisies, so I don't really know that I've ever paid attention and looked for anything that was daisy. So y'all know, a lot of y'all saw the post, and I'm still a little on the fence about it. But again, it was within this group of $15 items, and so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But we decided this is a giraffe, not a horse, and it is missing an ear. But I just thought it was unique, and so some people said no, and some people said yes. Honestly, the majority of you said yes. And so I don't know. We're gonna make it over. I'm envisioning gold leaf. So we'll see. No, just leave those there, okay? We'll see how it turns out. It might look cute. It might be ugly. I don't know yet. But I'm ready to try it. So again, this is part of that group of stuff that was $15. So, and sometimes when you're there at Anything Goes and you're looking around on that outside stuff, there's something you're just like, maybe. Just grab it, because honestly, it's not going to be very expensive. And so you might as well, you know what I mean? So I figured, what the heck? If I don't like it, I'll take it to the thrift store. Okay, I found this little bottle, which would be really cute in my patriotic decor. So also this was from outside at Anything Goes. So it's got the little stars and the stripes all over it. And I just thought it was super cute. So we'll just clean it up, and then it'll be really cute with my patriotic decor. That was also part of the $15. I got this little crock. This crock was one that has a lid and a snap on it, but that part was not attached. But I love this cute little crock anyways. So I grabbed it, and again, no,
One.
put that back.
One.
No. That was also part of that $15 group of things. This right here did have the lid and the latch, and this was outside, and it was part of that $15 of stuff. So I mean, right here, this is worth $5, y'all. Easy, if not more than that. Depending on where you're at, this could be as much as like 15. So totally worth it, right? Totally worth it. Okay, then I grabbed this little, it's an Avon canister that looks like milk glass. It's missing its lid, but I think it's super cute. And we can either use it as like a vase once we clean it up, get this stuff off the lid. We could either use it as a vase, or we could use it in a different way. We could use it like a base to something maybe. Which one would look pretty with flowers in it, Carol? The giraffe does kind of look like Alf. And thank you, Kathy. These pants actually are men's athletic pants. And to be honest with you, I took them from Patty. She had brought them to the yard sale, and I took them. A candle holder. This would be a great candle holder. Yes. Good morning, Stephanie. So there's just a lot of things I think that you could do with this. And I love milk glass. So I just grabbed this, and we'll either use it as decor for something, or we'll use it for something else. Someone says a snowman. I don't know if that's Patty or Mom, but yes. Hi, Sophie. Let's see. Then we've got this little piece here, which, I don't know what this was, but it's got like a little thing on the back. But I was thinking this would be a cute, like on a stand. It could go on a stand. It's got this beautiful detailing. Or it could almost be like a little picture frame if we put something inside here and set this on like an easel. That would be cute as well. A ghost for the little white thing, or like an anteater. I agree. that it kind of looks like an anteater as well. So I just thought this was cute. I love the color of it. I love the little details on it. And so who knows, I just like to pick up random pieces like this that I can just turn into all kinds of different things. Yes, I could do that. I could use clay to fix his ears. Good morning. Hey, Sophie. Okay, so, and then, okay, we're still within that $15 worth of items. Okay, I haven't gone outside of that. The brown crock with the lid would be so cute with flowers in it. Absolutely. Okay, so I also grabbed outside this lamp. I love looking at the lamps. They always have lamps outside. And of course they're worn and old and rusty, but I love that. Yes, a bar of soap. That would be really cute. So I grabbed this little milk glass lamp, and it's very rusted, so it could still be used as a lamp with a lot of work, but I thought I can just take this apart and I could use this as a vase. So it's this really pretty shape, and I think it would be really beautiful as a vase. I don't have any milk glass vases that are this big, and so I'll just take this whole thing apart. It'll just come out. There's like a screw right here, and I'll just take it apart and then clean this up, get all the rust off, and I'll have a pretty little vase. Kathy, hello, and hey, Peggy. Good morning. These items are from Anything Goes Trading Company in Bose, Kentucky. So we were in Paducah for the weekend, and we did some shopping at Anything Goes, of course. And so right now, I'm showing you everything that I picked up outside at Anything Goes. So they have a big area outside that's got all kinds of things, kind of like the things that aren't as valuable, maybe, but sometimes you can find some really great treasures out there. And it all gets weathered and all of that. So sometimes you get some really cool weathered pieces, and sometimes you just get some pieces that are dirty that you can just clean up. So this I think was really cool. And then I got one more lamp outside at Anything Goes, and that was this one right here. So I picked this one up. It's got a little bit of aging to it, which I like a lot. You can kind of see, so I'll clean it up. Some areas I'll be able to clean up. The whole lamp has this sort of cracked look, which I love. I think that's just so pretty. It wasn't like that originally, I don't think. It was just a solid cream color originally, but I love that sort of just worn look to it. And so we're going to clean it up, and it's going to become a lamp. Okay, it's going to become a lamp. I'm going to remove all of the mechanism and just replace it. You can buy new mechanisms from Amazon. You can replace it, clean it up, and put a lampshade on it, and we're good to go. So this is super cute. I think this is going to be really pretty here. I'm actually going to put it over here on this round table, and when I do the green and blue. So I'm going to do kind of a grand millennial look. So if y'all haven't seen that, I actually did some craft paper on it recently. And it's just a really beautiful, it's green and it's blue, and it's a mix of modern and vintage. So it's just a really pretty look, and I'm really excited to try it. So that's what a lot of this stuff that I bought was bought in mind for that. So all that stuff that I just showed you was $15. Okay, $15 for all that. I got these 2 lamps, 3 plates, 2 crocks, the giraffe, the Stars and Stripes bottle, the milk glass canister, the little round silver frame, and this little random piece. all of that for $15. That's pretty good, right? I think that's a pretty good deal. Okay, then inside, I got just a couple of things inside. I feel like I might be missing some things actually. I think that I am. I'm missing some stuff. Yeah. So someone ended up with some of my stuff, probably mom. I am missing, I'm trying to think of what yes. I got some really beautiful plates inside. I got, I can't remember what all I grabbed. I got an old ice cream container that was blue and red and white. Darn it. I'm gonna have to figure out who ended up with that stuff. When we were unloading, we were just kind of, you know, tossing things here and there. And so darn. Okay, well, I have two items that I got from inside. And the birdhouse. Yes, and the birdhouse. That's right, Jerry. The birdhouse also. For $15, y'all. What a great deal. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items. 13 items for $15. Okay, so inside I got this lamp, which I also love this lamp. So first of all, notice the scallops here at the top. Love that. And then it's got this little detailing right down here at the bottom. And it is this beautiful green ceramic. It might still work and wouldn't necessarily need to replace the mechanism. So we'll see. And then I'm going to add a lampshade. So pretty. I'm thinking about on my lampshades doing cream or white colored lampshades and then doing a little band at the top and the bottom in either light blue or light green. I wanted to do some rattan, some scalloped rattan shades, but they are very pricey and the cheapest ones I can find are like $50 a piece. And I'm not really into spending that much on lampshades. So we're going to go with something different. But isn't this such a beautiful lamp? So this was $20 regular price, and then it was 40% off of that. So what is that, $12 for this? $12. That's a cheap lamp. And then I also got this. And this was $5. So right now it's not real pretty. Okay, I'm actually super excited about this. It's a little bit of a 70s kind of a look. It's got this sort of wickery-like look. Reminds me a lot of the Golden Girls. And I am planning to paint this. I'm going to spray paint it either in a light blue or a light green. And then I'm going to put a pretty image on the inside that's a floral that's in the light blues and light green colors. And then this will probably go over on my shiplap wall. So I don't know. I just think this is a really cool frame. And so once this is painted, it's going to be really, really pretty. I'm really excited. So that's the other thing I got. And then, of course, like I said, all my other stuff I didn't come home with. Somebody came home with it. Y'all, in order to fit everything in the back of that truck, I had to add things together and sort of condense things. And so I had to mix some people's items with my items and all of that. So you made a wreath out of it, Kathy. That sounds pretty. Okay, so let's go into, so I showed you all that I've got here from Anything Goes. I have some other items, but I didn't come home with those items. So we'll show you those later. Okay, so then we went to, after anything goes, we went to the shed. And the shed is a, just like a flea market, antique mall, vendor booth type of a store. It's not too big. So, in every booth, it's pretty good quality stuff. That's a lie. There's a lot of really great booths. Okay. A mirror would be really pretty in it too. I want to do a pretty image though. Okay, so mom says she has my stuff. I got a book. Yes, I got a blue book, so it was like 50 cents. Cardboard red, white, and blue freeze box. Yes, so that was the ice cream box. And then I got a blue floral teacup. I don't remember that. A milk glass bowl with dots. An old picture. I don't remember the milk glass bowl either. An old picture. Okay, so the picture I actually bought for the frame, and it is a bamboo style frame that I'm gonna paint either blue or green. And then the plates, with y'all, they're beautiful plates. They're all Corelle, and two of them are big dinner plates I'm gonna put on my table over here. And they have big blue flowers around the edge. And then the smaller plate is just a white plate with a light green around the edge, just a light green stripe. It's hobnail is what you're talking about, Mom. I just don't remember. Oh, I remember it. It was big, and it had big dots on it. It was different, and I thought it was really unique. It was a bigger bowl, which I don't have any bigger milk glass pieces, and so it was a bigger milk glass bowl, and it had bigger dots on it like this, not what you typically see. So I thought that was really interesting. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so at the shed, I got some really good pieces, but I didn't buy much. Lighter than this, Deborah, a little bit lighter than this. Not exactly this. I don't have anything up here right now to show you. But like these plates right here, kind of along similar lines of this. Okay, maybe a little bit lighter than that. So I've got some other pieces I'll show you. Okay, so, and of course this green is like spot on. This is the green color, okay? So you can kind of see you've got the blue and the green, and that's kind of the color scheme of what I'm doing. Florals are a big part of it. Okay, so from the shed, I think I got 3 pieces from the shed. So this plate right here, and these plates I'll probably just use in my hutch on like an easel or something like that, or propped up in the back. I might be able to use these, I'm not sure, layered with my other plates. I don't know yet. I've got to get them cleaned up and see how they look. Kind of a jadeite color, yes. A little bit of a celery type color. So this plate, I just thought this was so pretty. It's unusual to see the pattern all over. And it's this just beautiful blue floral. I just thought it was really pretty. So it was $3.99, probably a little bit more than what I would like to pay, but it was $3.99. And then I got this. I have this in a larger size. Y'all know that I do love milk glass. And I have this in a larger size, and I haven't seen this one. So I grabbed this. It's just a smaller one. And it was $4. I just love these milk glass pieces. It's just beautiful. So, and that's of course got the hobnail on it. So I have this in a bigger one. Love that. So I just got that to add to my collection. Now my favorite find at the shed, maybe one of my favorite finds altogether, and the best deal of the weekend, the very best deal of the weekend. I looked at this 3 times to make sure that I was seeing it right. This gorgeous glass hobnail vase. Y'all know that I love dots. I love dots. I love hobnail stuff. It's one of my favorite things. Look at this. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? It's like, what in the world? Like, what? I don't know what happened and why this was priced at $1, but I'm not gonna argue it. Even the person checking me out was like, wow, that's a great deal, right? Such a steal. It's a nice big vase. So I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a makeover on this. And I think that we're going to put paint on the inside to make it look like jadeite. So we'll either do blue or green. I'm thinking we'll do green, so we'll see. But I'm thinking about filling the inside with paint and rolling it around really well and then letting the excess paint drain out and letting it dry really good. And then it'll have that colored glass look. Exactly, Jezelyn. Everyone was jealous of my find here. They were all jealous. So I just think this is so pretty. So we'll just use this. We'll put some flowers in it or something like this, and it'll be beautiful. Me too, Roberta. I don't have a ton. I definitely collect it, but I'm not an obsessive collector. So I just buy pieces that I really like and that I find at a really great deal. Otherwise, I don't usually buy it. So if it isn't cheap and if it's something I already have, I don't buy it. I usually buy things that I don't have and if it's a really good deal. So, all right, so that's what I got at the shed. And then I got 2 more home decor pieces. We also went to Trees and Trends. We went to Trees and Trends on Friday. Trees and Trends is going out of business there in Paducah. So if you're a Trees and Trends fan, you might want to go. I will say, even the guy at Anything Goes said this, that they've priced themselves out of business. Everything was so expensive, like just astronomically expensive. Now there were a few things here and there that weren't bad, but for the most part, they were so expensive that like way out of my price range, not on sale, and on sale, still way out of my price range. Like just insane, just insane. Yeah, Kathy, he didn't stick around for long. So we didn't buy much at Trees and Trends, which is unfortunate because there was a time that we went and we got so much stuff and great deals. But anyways, they're going out of business, so everything was on sale. And like I said, even on sale, I couldn't afford it. It was too much. But I did buy 2 things, and that was these throws right here, which they are very thin. The quality is not great, but they were $5. They were $5 a piece. And so that is totally fine with me because I can use them just to hang over my rocking chair, hang over the back of my sofa as decoration. And I can also use them on my blanket ladder. So I just got 2 neutral. They go really well with the color of my couch. And they're just going to add a little bit of softness. Can't ever have too many throws. They had these in blue, in like a tealy kind of a robin's egg blue kind of a color, a sort of sagey green, and a gray, I think. There was another color. I want to say it was a gray. But $5, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. It's hard to find a throw that's that cheap. Okay, and then last of the home decor was at Kirkland's. And they were also having a pretty big sale. They had a lot of things, not a lot, there were several things 75% off. I think all of their outdoor stuff was 75% off. They had some stuff 60% off. This frame I got, I think, was 60% off. It was regular $16.99. I got it for $6.79. And I just thought it was super cute. So it's got like a rattan wicker type of finish, and then it's got the little wavy edge, which is so cute. And it's a 6x8. It's a 6x8. They would, Becky. I do already have a green throw, so that's why I didn't get green. So anyways, that was a good deal, I thought. $7 for that frame, not bad at all. And super cute. All right, that's all my home decor. So we also did some clothing shopping. And I have to go get some of the things. I forgot to bring them out that are in my room. Hang on a second. Let me go grab them. Okay, so the first place we went to was Cato. I'm not a huge Cato's fan. All the other girls, they love Cato's. I don't typically find a lot. That's me. But I did find this shirt on clearance for $11.99, and it is so darn cute. Okay, so it has these beautiful little Julie little embellishments on the top, and then it's got this gathered ruffled sleeve, and the shoulders have like a little higher where they're gathered. They kind of come up like that. This is such a cute shirt, and it's striped. It's pink and white stripes, very small pink and white stripes. So I loved this. They had some really great deals. If you like Cato, it's such a good place to go and get some really great clearance items. They have such a good clearance rack. The girls got lots of clothing from Cato's. They got some really good stuff. Hi, Becky. I am so glad to have you. Thank you for joining us. I am showing what I picked up this weekend from our shopping in Paducah. And I just showed all the home stuff, and now I'm showing you the clothing that I got. Then we went to a consignment store in Paducah called Between Friends. Really cute consignment store, very well organized. They also had home decor consignments as well, which we didn't have a whole lot of time to look at. But it was probably a little bit more expensive than what I would have paid on all of the home decor type consignment things. But there, I got some really good stuff. So I grabbed this jacket, which I just think is adorable. So it's a green houndstooth, and it has these sleeves on the elbows. And I think it's just going to be great. I'm such a cold-natured person, and so in the wintertime, I have to have something all the time. And so I just think this is really cute. It would allow me to wear, you know, like something sleeveless underneath, or something thin underneath. And let's have a cute little one. So this was $19.99, and I do not think this one was on sale. But $19.99 is not bad for that. I grabbed this top right here, which is super cute. It's the Limited is the brand. This one was $14.99, and then it was on sale. I think it was 25% off. It's got scallops on the bottom. So cute. Sort of a 3/4 length, and then look at the back with the buttons. Isn't that adorable? I just love this. So this will be really cute with lots of different things. It'd be cute with jeans. It would be cute with sort of slack-like pants. I think it's adorable. I grabbed this top, which was not on sale. It was $9.99. And it's sort of a Kentucky blue with a floral on it. And the sleeves are kind of these bubble sleeves or whatever you want to call them that are kind of gathered around the bottom, and it's a V-neck. It's super cute. Oh, they're opening under a new name? Yeah, so Dana, we went in there and they did have some stuff 70% off, but not a lot was 70% off. All right, and then I grabbed this one, which is kind of like a boutique top. Yes, baby?
I'm working on my plane. I got the wings on it.
All right. It was $16.99 and 25% off. And so it's got this almost a chenille type look with this cute little, I don't know. I just think it's adorable. Also, here lately, I really like when I can find clothing that I don't feel like it's going to wear too badly or like peel or get balled up, things like that. And so this one right here, I feel like it's going to last pretty well because of the material. Now these might get a little funky, but if I don't wear it too much, it should be, or if I don't wash it too much, it should be fine. No, Shebra, we're not. We quit doing that. These ones here are from a consignment store in Paducah called Between Friends. So they're all pre-loved. Okay, TJ Maxx, though, I scored pretty big. We went to TJ Maxx. I know, like, we have a TJ Maxx in Lexington, but I don't know. I just, you know, I was wanting some clothes. So, here's what I grabbed at TJ Maxx. So I got these pants, which were $19.99. They are elastic, which I'm all about. On the back, but not on the front. And they're sort of slack-like pants. They're wide leg, and they're this beautiful sort of cognac kind of a color. These are so pretty. $19.99 for those. Super cute. And nice and comfortable on the waist and not tight. They're really nice. Really nice. I grabbed these white jeans. Y'all, question. I asked this to the girls while we were there. Is the concept of you can't wear white pants after Labor Day, is that outdated or is that still in play? That's exactly right, Shebra. So I grabbed these pants. They are sort of a wide leg cropped pant. They're $19.99. And they are really cute. I have one major complaint about them. And if I didn't love them so much, I would have returned them for this very reason. Fake pockets. Fake pockets. That's so stupid. Why would you do that? But the girls were saying without the pockets, it gives it a little more clean look. So, you know, I'm feeling it's outdated too. Because I think white in winter is actually really beautiful. So I think it's outdated too. Now it does come with this belt, which I cannot wear. It's way too small. I don't know what happened there, but it does not fit. Even looking, look at this. Like even when you look at the waist, the buckle, it doesn't even come to the first hole. Anyways. Still feel that white that way. No white after Labor Day, but I don't know if that is because it was ingrained in me. Yeah, Larissa. Bonnie says that's never been a thing in California ever. Wow, that's awesome, Dana. All right. I grabbed these pants, which were $14.99. They are this really pretty pink color, kind of a dusty pink, and they're also wide leg. These are not cropped, so they go all the way down to my ankles, but these were super cute. I just like the color, and of course these do have real pockets. How nice. You've just heard not to wear white shoes after Labor Day. Okay, that could be more of a to keep your shoes clean kind of a thing. All right. Then I grabbed this vest, which was on clearance for $10. It's just like this cute little sweater vest, which you could wear for so many different types of things. But it could be a winter thing, it could be a summer thing, it could be whatever. And so it was $10. It's just sort of a neutral color that I can wear just kind of like this to add some extra, you know, fashion style to something, yeah, I'll probably just wear it like this. I don't think I'll wear it buttoned. It's pulls a little bit when it's buttoned. It doesn't actually have the pocket sewn in there, Jerry. So yes, I know what you mean. A lot of the times the pocket's sewn. That one doesn't actually have the pocket in there though. They are legit just like you can see from the inside. Like there's no pocket. There's no pocket there. It's just all flat. So you couldn't open it up because there is no pocket. It wouldn't work. I grabbed this sweater, which I thought was super cute. It was on sale for $10 also at TJ Maxx. And it is really cute. I'll show it to you. Good job, Dana. That's awesome. All right. So this is just a cute, I just like simple, easy clothing. And this is just comfortable. It's not too much around my neck, but it's going to be nice and warm. And I feel as though, and I never know this for sure, but I feel as though the material of the sweater is not going to get too bad. Sweaters are so bad about peeling and all of that. Exactly, Mary Lou. And that's what the girls were saying, that it gives it maybe a cleaner look because you don't see that pocket. But anyways, this is super cute. This is something that I'll kind of like wear with jeans, and I'll just kind of like tuck the front in a little bit. And it's just a comfortable, warm sweater, just easy, comfortable, $10. You can't beat that for a new sweater. Okay, and then my favorite outfit, this was an outfit, it was $24 for the entire outfit. And I just love this color. I'm really into blue these days because I think it looks pretty on me. But again, we've got this sort of trouser pair of pants, very similar to the brown pair. It's elastic waistband, so comfortable, but looks really nice and polished on the front. It's got kind of the pleat, they're wide leg, and then it also comes with a vest, this blue vest. So it's $24 for this whole outfit. And so this is something I could wear like a sweater, a thin sweater underneath. I could wear a button up underneath, or just like a blouse of some kind. I could even wear this in the summer and do like a tank underneath it. So this is just cute. I just think this is such an adorable outfit for $24. You just really can't beat that. So that was TJ Maxx. And then I have the Goodwill. So they just built a brand new Goodwill in Paducah. It's very nice. Pricing is, I guess, probably typical across the board. I miss the days of going to Goodwill and buying tops for $1.99. But you know, we're just not in that. We're not in that phase of life anymore, apparently. So let me tell you what I got at Goodwill. All right, this is probably my favorite find. This is Altered State, which I've never actually shopped at that store, but I do know it is a very expensive store. So this is by the brand Altered State. It was $6.59, and it's just this chunky cardigan with this beautiful green color. Super cute. Look how beautiful that is. So pretty. Now this is definitely going to show wear pretty quickly. I hate that about sweaters, but when you're only paying $7 for it, it doesn't feel as that's what we talked about this weekend. It doesn't feel as bad to spend just $7 on something that's going to look worn pretty quickly than to spend $50 on a sweater that's going to get worn looking pretty quickly, right? So I grabbed a pair of jeans. These are American Eagle jeans. They were $7.59. And they're just simple, light wash, sort of wide legged type jeans. These pants were really cute, just comfortable pants. These are Walmart. So, but they were $6.59. Sort of linen-like pants, black and white stripes, wide legs, and stretchy waistband. And there is pockets. So that's always good. So these were super cute on. Okay. Couple of more things. I'm almost done. All right. I got this sweater, which I know is going to show wear fast. But it was brand new. It's never been worn.
I'm going to paint my hairline.
No, not right now. Because
I'll do it when you get out there.
maybe we'll see. So this is some boutique brand. It's by the brand Intro. So I'm sure it's a boutique brand. It still has the tag on it. It was regular $50. And it's just a beautiful sweater. It's chunky, just super cute. It's a simple sweater. There's nothing, you know, different about the shape of it or anything, but it's just really pretty. And so I was a little bit back and forth on this because I know it's going to look worn so fast. So I'm going to try and just not wear it very often. But again, for just $6.59, you know, if I get one winter out of it, that's not bad for $6.59. So, you know, that's a good way to think about things. Okay, I grabbed this sweater, which was also $6.59. All their sweaters were $6.59. This is by the brand Paper Moon. I have no idea where that brand is from, but it's just a cute sweater. Just comfortable, easy, cute little sweater. Mustard, and it's got like these chevron stripes on it. Really fun. This one here is sort of a cropped sweater, which up until recently I haven't been into, but I have recently started to really love them, and I wear them with high-waisted jeans or pants, and they're not like so cropped that they're showing my belly, but they're just hitting right at, you know, right at my waist instead of coming down where a lot of tops were sort of coming out, I think, a little bit of the tops that are kind of long and covering your booty and stuff like that. So that's what I have been wearing. And so I'm getting more into the shorter sweaters and liking the shorter tops on. And so this one is just a simple sweater. It's just a cable knit looking cream color. It's got the cable knit going down the sleeves, and it's just simple. So it's thin, so I can wear it. I can layer it with things. You know, I could do like the vest over it or one of the jackets over it or something like that. I can wear it with high-waisted jeans. So just a cute little sweater. And then the last thing I got was this jacket. This is the last thing to show. This was $7.59. It's New York and Company. And it is this leather bomber jacket kind of a look. And I don't even know if it's real leather. Let's see, I haven't looked. No. It's 100% polyester. It feels very real, I will say that. It feels real. But just a cute jacket. This is going to be really cute with jeans. I have to have jackets. I have to have sweaters, cardigans, things like that, because I wear them all year round, even in the winter time. I wear jackets, I wear cardigans, or even in the summertime, I mean. I wear them all year round. I took, a jacket with me to Paducah. I take all the things because I get cold inside in the AC, and I get cold in the wintertime all the time. So, you gotta have layers. All right, so that's everything apart from the few items that I didn't get to show you that ended up with Mom. Yay, Dana. The cropped is really cute. I really like that look of having it. Makes your legs look longer. Just something there. But anyways. All right, y'all. So that's everything. Thank you all for joining me. I will be live this afternoon with a Christmas in July craft. I'm going to get all this stuff washed and put away. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining me today. I had lots of people on today. I so appreciate that. We're up to 160 people watching. That's amazing. So I guess I need to go shopping more and do these hauls with y'all more because you all love these hauls.